Hi, okay, we are going to be taking notes today on solving equations with variables on both sides. So go ahead and take out your notes packet. So we're just adding one more step to solving equations today. Today, there are going to be variables on both sides of our equation. So you'll notice, see, we have a 2x on the left side of our equation and we have a negative 3x on the right side of our equation. Not really too much different from what we've been doing with solving equations. Let's go ahead and just copy down the problem. 2x plus 3 equals negative 3x plus 18. So since we have variables on both sides, our first thing we need to do is we need to get all of our variables together on one side of the equation. So to do that, you need to identify the smaller variable term and then add or subtract it from both sides. So it's just easier if you do the smaller variable term. If you don't, you'll still get the same answer. So we look at both variable terms. So remember, terms are things we add or subtract, and then they have to have the variable. So that's a variable term, our 2x, and then we have negative 3x. So which is smaller, positive 2x or negative 3x? Well, the negative's smaller. So we want to add 3x to both sides. And by doing that, we got rid of the 3x on this side, and so we have all of our x's together. 2x plus 3x is 5x. And then we just bring everything else down. So we bring down our plus 3, our equal sign, and those canceled out, and we bring down our 18. So we have 5x plus 3 equals 18. Once you do that, now it's just solving a two-step equation. So now you are just going to solve for x using your inverse operations. So we need to get rid of this plus 3 because we're trying to get x all by itself. We subtract 3 from both sides. Those cancel out, leaving us with 5x equals 18 minus 3, which is 15. X is being multiplied by 5. We undo this multiplication by dividing so that the 5's cancel out. Whatever we do to the left side, we have to do to the right side. So we divide the right side by 5 as well, leaving us with x on the left side equals 15 divided by 5, which is 3. And so x equals 3. And so the last thing we need to do, let's check our answer. So we have 2x plus 3 equals negative 3x plus 18. So I'm just copying down our original problem, and then we are going to substitute in 3 for x and 3 for x here. So into any x from our equation. So we have 2 times 3 plus 3 equals negative 3 times x, but x is now 3. plus 18. And so 2 times 3 is 6 plus 3 equals negative 3 times positive 3, which is negative 9, plus 18. 6 plus 3 is 9. Does that equal negative 9 plus 18? Yes. That is positive 9, and 9 equals 9. So we know we solved correctly. Okay, let's look at your assignment on solving equations with variables on both sides. So keep your notes handy so you can use them on your assignment. Okay, so we have a plus 4 equals negative 11 plus 6a. So our variable terms we have are 6a and a. So I'm going to move the smaller variable term, which is a. So to undo that, I'm going to subtract a from both sides. So the a's cancel out, leaving me with 4 equals negative 11 plus 6a minus a is 5a. So we have 4 equals negative 11 plus 5a. We're trying to get this a all by itself. So now I need to get rid of this negative 11, so I need to add 11 to both sides. Those cancel out. 4 plus 11 is 15. 15 equals 5a. Divide both sides by 5. And 15 divided by 5 is 3. And so a equals 3. Then I'm going to check my answer. So a plus 4 equals negative 11 plus 6a. So I'm going to plug this in for this a and this a. So I have 3 plus 4 equals negative 11 plus 6 times a, but we now know a is 3. And then we're just going to simplify. So 3 plus 4 is 7. Does that equal negative 11 plus 18? So we have negative 11 plus 18, which is positive 7. Yes, it does. So we know we solved this equation correctly. Okay, so make sure to check your answers and go ahead and complete this assignment.